What's up, everyone? Happy Thursday or whatever day you're watching this on. Welcome back to Redline Reactions. I'm Evan, and today we're going to be checking out more. Let me see if I get this right this time. Diana Ankudinova. Don't skewer me, please. We've already checked out Can't Help Falling in Love and Rachenka, and her fans, who have been amazing, by the way, have insisted that I check out her cover of Chris Isaak's Wicked Game. I know it sounds cliche, but I genuinely don't know what to expect. All right. Some artists, you can kind of get a feel for it, right? If you listen to Jay-Z, it's probably going to sound like Jay-Z, right? I have no idea with her, and that's a great feeling. So I'm excited. Going in blind. Let's check it out. She has the best sets when she performs, like all the props and design.
Save me, but you. It's strange what desire will make foolish people do. I never dreamed that I need somebody like you.
How? She looks so young.
What we get game to play to make me feel this way. What we getting to do to let me dream of you.
Okay. Because it seems like it's building. One of the things that jumps out at me straight away is just how restrained it feels, right? So I naturally have a little bit of a deeper voice. Whenever I speak, I typically pitch it up a little bit because it's kind of hard to not feel like, not have it sound overly present or kind of like enveloping. And it's also a little bit harder to manage, right? And the fact that she's able to kind of draw back a little bit without losing like the darkness and depth for a song that requires so much like tenderness and almost intimacy is astounding. I mean, it's really, really hard to get down that low. And that's why like the first sound she made in this song was one of the lowest things that I can imagine doing. My voice would crack just because like there's barely any sound coming out, and she's able to control it like nothing. Oh, let's go back.
What we getting to do to let me dream of you. What we getting to say, you never felt this way. What we getting to do to make me dream of you. I don't wanna fall in love.
Like that.
No, I don't wanna fall in love.
Oh my God. She's unbelievable. my God.
Así es.
Oh my God. I mean, hindsight's 2020. She never belonged on any of these shows. These shows were so far below her. Oh my gosh. I made a comment about Dimash yesterday when I reacted to SOS. And I think I said something along the lines of, if even if you are not a spiritual or religious person, at some point we have to have the conversation about whether angels exist. I think that conversation is over, especially after learning about some of Diana's like backstory. We're not going to go into it this time, but every time she opens her mouth, you can feel everything she's gone through. And that's what singing is. It's passion, it's energy, it's emotion, it's sadness, it's happiness, it's embarrassment, it's pain, it's all the things. And she has a gift. I mean, her vocal cords have been kissed by God. And she's worked unbelievably hard. And she's able to produce some of the most like enchanting, haunting, just spectacular sounds I've ever heard. And I'll tell you right now, I didn't want to mention it at the beginning of the video because I didn't want it to be distracting. My first like big job in my life was when I was 19. It was my first full-time job. And I worked the night crew at Home Depot here in Washington. And it was nice because we never had to deal with customers and it was relatively quiet. Well, over the music would still play. And the Chris Isaak version of this song played. And I hated it. I hated it. That where he flips up into that little falsetto and that like guitar that boom, boom. Hated it. Still hate it. Love this. I love this version of the song. I will put this on my Spotify on like 4 or 5 different playlists today. I didn't think that someone could change something that I detested that much into something that I enjoyed so much. I just wish that it was longer than 3 minutes and 9 seconds long. I mean, it was less than that. 3:08. So it was probably like a 2 minute and 55 second song. I want more of that. Hold on. Age 15 years old. You know what I was doing at 15? You know what you were doing at 15? Not that. Holy Moses. I mean, it sounds so weird because I've heard 3 songs from her. I've done a little bit of reading on her. You guys have been listening to her for far longer, and I'm 9,000 miles away from her. But is it weird to say, like, I'm super proud of her? I mean, she's overcome more in her life than I could ever even imagine. And she's doing something that is just bringing so much joy and sparking so much emotion and thought in people, even me. I just leave her videos so happy. And I guess that's the point. So I'm curious. It's obvious that she has this spectacularly large range, right? But even if you have that large range, there's still a comfort zone, right? There's still a range that, we all have our sort of little pocket that we enjoy singing in, right? There's certain songs that we love to sing, maybe not just because we like the song, but because maybe they're easier to sing. We feel more stable, more confident, more, put together when we sing them. So 2 things. First of all, has she ever indicated like where her comfort zone is or what she enjoys singing in the most, whether it's a genre or a specific like key or a specific song? Let me know. And then the second question is for all of you out there, whether you're a singer or not, especially if you're not a singer, what is the one song where you feel at your best, right? Whether you're in the shower, in the car, at karaoke after a few margaritas, what's the one song that you feel, you know, you can showcase your abilities, whatever they may be, the best? Let me know in the comments, and I'll put mine in there as well. But yeah, this was amazing. Like I said, the Diana's fans have been amazing to me. They're some of the nicest people ever. Super thoughtful and passionate. And that's what I love. That's what I want to keep going with. So give me more. So I've done 3 songs now. We've done Can't Help Falling in Love, Rechenka, and Wicked Game. Where to next, guys? If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, wherever it's going to be, somewhere around here. And like the video, all those sorts of things. It really helps. I read every comment. All right. I read every comment. And if I respond to it, it means that I've read it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time, and yeah, have a great rest of the day if I can speak properly.